right, people, put your cameras on. Let's go. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome
Hello.
to the podcast. This week, we are talking about Sinners, the movie that came out in 2025.
Where do we start? What a great movie. What a great
Yeah, I was gonna say,
vampire
like, did you
movie.
like it?
I definitely liked it. It was a good vampire movie. Had scary elements, not really scary though, but just like a good demon movie, I think.
You thought it was scary?
It had scary elements to it, but I didn't get scared.
What do you mean, like scary elements? Like,
Scary,
what is?
like the white people were.
The white people were scary.
They were scary
White
as
people
fuck.
is very scary in that movie.
The Ku Klux Klan was scary. Vampires was scary. I was scared when he rolled out of the forest in the middle of the day and attacked that couple, converted them. And then I was scared for the black folks.
Wait a minute. Hold on. You can't roll past that scene like that. Wait a minute, okay? Because that scene alone, why was y'all opening the door and y'all didn't see his body smoking?
Yeah,
No,
I was like, this man is
ain't-
burnt up, healing right in front of your eyes,
that's the
basically.
thing. He like stopped burning as soon as they opened the door. They didn't see the smoke because the sun had started to set.
But he
So-
was still burnt and
He
he
was
was
still
healing right in
burning.
front of his eyes. Like he was
Yeah.
healing
he
in
was
front of
he was bloody because he said that engines had jumped him. That was his excuse, and they believed them with their dumb ass. And
I
they had,
mean, he wasn't technically lying. He was getting his ass murked.
he was getting hunted.
They knew exactly what it was up. Come on now.
Native Americans always know what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was tripping because it took me a while to realize and register that there was twins in this movie.
Stupid.
I'm like, how did
Right.
they? Like, I didn't realize they was twins, and they was talking to two separate women. I'm thinking
Smoke is fact.
this man is cheating. Like, are you fucking dirty ass Michael B.
There's
Jordan?
scenes of them and
You fucking this
they're
white
together
girl,
in the same
and you
scene
fucking this
multiple
voluptuous
times.
black lady.
But yeah, like you didn't see when they was talking to the white dude and he was like, "Are y'all brothers?"
He said, "Nah, we cousins."
Right. So you didn't see that scene?
They're in scenes together a lot.
That scene is in
Yeah,
the beginning of the
I know they're in
movie.
scenes together a lot. And when they first appear together and they're sitting on top of the car and just staring in the distance to introduce their character, I'm thinking like it's Michael B. Jordan and another actor who looks like Michael B. Jordan. I'm trying to figure out who the fuck is the other actor.
Okay.
That looks like am I missing something? Am I forgetting? Am I forgetting
Did they
about
say
someone?
Smokestack twins in the movie?
Yeah,
They mentioned twins, but even after the fact, I was still being slow, and it was like 15 minutes.
Okay.
15 minutes go by, and it's like I knew that they were in scenes together, and I knew that they were talking to each other, but I didn't register it was the actor being a set of twins.
Right.
The last time they did that so flawlessly, when they had one actor be twins, was Freaky Friday with Lindsay Lohan.
You talking about Parent Trap, my friend?
Yeah. You don't see that often. Like
I didn't think it was seamless, but I thought it was good.
I thought it was pretty seamless. You can tell.
I didn't think it was seamless. I could clearly see where they had cut the movie.
I can see where they use body doubles and they angle the camera.
Yeah, it was very obvious to me that they were using body doubles.
but it was still seamless. It was
good, but I wouldn't say like seamless. Like it was, they made it actually very obvious.
Because like if you had me fooled, and I wasn't really like
that's a you thing.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that's definitely a you thing.
No,
that is 100%.
No, because I went into the movie not knowing anything except that it was going to be about black folks and vampires. I didn't know none of the behind the scenes shit. I didn't know the cast. I didn't know the director. I didn't know shit. So I was like, they got me. They got me in the
had two Michael B.
hoodwink.
Jordans. They mentioned twins multiple times.
Yeah, that's just a you thing. That's
just a you thing.
Yeah, because that was you can obviously see it. It's like right there. It's in front of you
now.
I think Michael B. Jordan did a good job playing both of the twins.
So which twin did you like the best?
Probably smoke because I'm about that
Everybody,
life.
everybody loves that scene.
What the one who got turned?
No, that's that.
No, Stacks got turned.
Stacks got
Um,
turned.
I like Smoke because he was obviously the hero, but
But he was more about that life. He was
yeah,
more like
Yeah.
yeah, like he was more like forward as a character, which
mm,
separated them to me because like Stack was more like a little bit more reserved. Now I won't say like follower, but you could definitely tell like he was like the second twin or
Yeah.
whatever. Like it
The
was
one
like
that was like chasing the bread.
yeah, he was a little bit more
not the
reserved in the
second
Where
reserved
twin.
Smoke
side.
was the one that was really on guard,
Oh
really
yeah,
not really,
yeah,
hell no. This real
yeah,
life shit. Like, I'm not really doing all
yeah,
this. Like, where Stack, like, no, we finna make this money, bro. Stop playing. We're gonna get this
yeah. He
money.
dreamer
Everything gonna
versus
be
the realist.
good. Yeah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I really enjoyed like side characters.
Hmm.
Like you have the Asian couple, you got the
Who
girlfriend.
invited that bitch inside the fucking bar?
She wasn't doing nothing bad. She was helping with
Who
the
invited that hoe?
First off, that bitch pissed me off. Calm down. You have no strategy. Why are we gonna even put out this motherfucking some come in? First off, they needed to throw her stupid ass out the back. Okay? Because we didn't even need her in it.
I
We
will
didn't even need her in
say
there.
the whole movie was giving me From Dusk Till Dawn vibes.
It
I know,
does.
that's why I loved it.
Yeah, it does. And I think that's why it works very well.
It was
Mhm.
definitely inspired by some of that, and they took it and they turned it on its head, gave it some melanin, gave it different southern setting. It was really trippy, especially like the music scene and the cultures of like why was there
My
Chinese?
thing about the music scene was why was there a random Asian bitch in that scene? I said, who the fuck is this bitch?
Why was there a
The
random
Asian-
Chinese, not even a
I said,
geisha
who the fuck
dancer?
is her?
Wait,
Where'd
so
you
y'all
come
didn't get the
from?
reference? Y'all didn't get the reference?
I get the reference, like all the cultures was like mingling and like
But
intertwining
listen,
with
it was all the
blackness.
African cultures mingling. It was never like apart from Africa. Like they show the witch doctor, they show like twerking, hip hop, they show
Yeah.
like the little drum set. Like show it's all rooted in African American history. And then you get this random Chinese lady. I said, now what
Because
Oh, so
there's an
yeah, so they were
intersex.
showing with the slave trade and how Chinese
but if that
people
was true, then there would be other
with,
slave trades. Because
but that is
Asians and
true.
black people are not the only people who were slaves. You got people who were Polish.
We're
You
not
had
talking
people
about
who were
slaves though.
Irish.
We're
You
talking
had
about
people
like
who were
when they
Mexican. Where were
integrated.
those slaves?
No, we're
They're
not
not part
talking
of
about
our
slaves
story.
though. We're talking about black people and Chinese people was always intertwined.
Chinese.
Even
Yeah,
when it
but
was
why
back
wasn't there
then.
any more
So,
Asian women then? Why
so
wasn't there any more Asian
that's why they
references?
showed that
There's only
scene.
one reference, and that was it. There's only one. If that was the case, it would be multiple.
It was well, no, that's not
It was
exactly
only
true.
one.
That's not
Okay,
they didn't want to
yeah, like
overdo it. They were
I
like,
guess you
okay,
didn't
we
get
only
to
need
see
one.
because this is like it was like, and then on top of that, I love the way because Ryan Coogler he's a fucking
I
amazing.
saw
Like
that and I was like,
I've been following his career for a very long
it really
time.
like distracted me from the scene. I'm not gonna lie. It really
Oh no,
distracted me from
that
the scene.
added to the scene to me. It was very beautiful, man.
Oh no,
Like,
it did
yeah,
not
that
add
added to the
anything
scene
for
to
me.
me
It did not add
What, that
anything.
Asian
It
lady
did not do
dancing
anything
around?
to me.
because spiritually, when you do music and certain music actually does open up certain gates and
Yeah, I'm not arguing that fact. I think that's fine.
with
I
that
think
being
just like
said,
the
like when you have like all that culture and all that everybody can fit in that type of music because music is one language.
I get that. It was just really strange and it kind of made me go,
Yeah, no, not at all. It was beautiful.
comment down below because I know multiple people that was like, what is happening? What is going on?
Yeah, I've never heard
I
that.
was
But I
like,
know
what was
people like
happening?
me, like
Exactly.
yeah, no.
Like
I said what was happening, but I got what was going on at the
I
same
knew what was
time.
going on very quickly. I picked on it very quickly because they basically explain it. But then the Asian woman come in and I'm like, okay, you really lost me.
Well, you know, they had
Asian culture was with black culture back then. So
they had
it is
also
what it is.
like Asian Americans in the South. after
It's a lot of Asian Americans in the South.
a lot of just immigrants just after the
Again, if that was the case, they could have intermingled it from the beginning. They put it randomly in the middle of the scene.
But they kind of did though, because the Asian mom and dad was already in the town. So they was.
I mean, yes, but again, when they're doing like the whole drum circle and they're focusing on African American culture and they're highlighting African American history and they're very referencing like roots, like
yes, they're trying to
in
show
Africa.
you that we had relations
but they was part
with
of those
other
roots.
Cultures. We
It's
had
like
relations with the Native Americans, with the
in the
Chinese,
writing.
with the Polish, with the Italians. Like
Again, and if that was true, they would have been in the scene, and they weren't, because you can't say, "Oh, it's because the Asians were in the movie." Remick is clearly Irish.
Who's Irish?
Remick,
The villain?
the vampire guy.
Yeah, he was. He's trash. Okay, so
it's like, okay, like we didn't have a lot of representation for the Asian side. Cool, we had one little family. All right, cool.
I thought
That's
that was
cute.
a lot.
That was a lot. It was.
That's like that was at least there was a family of three plus they had a dancer. That's 4 Asians.
It was 2 dancers.
Yeah, that was like trying to like make them kind of solidify like as part of like,
this is my stance and this is gonna be me on my clip. This is my clip on TikTok. It was dumb as fuck. And when I was on Reddit was like, this is dumb as fuck. And I was like, yeah, I agree.
Reddit is trash.
Y'all can say that
30% of the time.
As for us, extra deep, wide thinkers, it wasn't.
I
mean, it can be deep as wide as you want to.
I appreciate
it because there are 2 Asian people in the dance scene. You put an Asian dancer in that literally, if that was the truth, because at this point, was Mary turned at this point, or was she still human?
She was still human.
She was still human. So she was on the dance floor. White people were slaves as well. So, and that particular actor comes from a line specifically, because I think the actor, like, she admitted that she's like Filipino or something, part Filipino, part black, part white. So Philippines.
Are you talking about the hoe?
The hoe?
The kind of hoe with the mixed girl? Or are you talking about the actual wife, the Asian wife?
Where did we get that from?
She kind of gave me, I don't know. She was cool until her ass got roped in by the other white people and then came back in and started spreading diseases and shit.
So basically, she got bit by a vampire, got
with her dumb ass. That's why, and you know what that says to me?
Bit by a vampire,
you know what that says to me? Or you can't
control being possessed, and they went back in there and did that shit. Where does that come? Where does the hoe come in?
Where's the hoe come in?
Because she tricked one of the twins. She said, "You want to hit this pussy one time?"
She was
she was being
she wasn't a human.
Period.
She was being she was basically being the Selma Hayek of.
I mean, that is true. She was
being a
embracing
seductress,
that role,
being a little
but
hoe.
she wasn't faking.
She
Not
was
at all.
faking that shit.
She expressed her love for him just
him.
in the scene before. She was like, "I waited for you, and you couldn't even come to my mama's funeral." Like, she had real love for that twin.
She running off into the darkness, talking about, "We gonna kill all y'all.
We gonna kill all y'all."
That's
she
why.
Was possessed by then.
Okay, and she brought back gold. My bitch was rooted. Ooh.
Brought back STDs. The Japanese chick brought back a bunch of shit.
That part. We want to talk about who killed who. Let's talk about who killed who.
Okay, she was stupid. Not Japanese, by the way. She wasn't even like Chinese. She was like
Chinese.
They were like, I don't know what the subtitles said when the white man started speaking.
He was speaking Taiwanese, and he said, "I like the way you like. I remember the way you like to be licked,"
right,
or something like that.
Right. Mm-hmm. They were that. She was stupid, but she didn't get bit, and at least she, I will say because of her, I feel like the last 50 minutes of the movie got rushed. Like it wasn't like it was like suspense for like an hour and a half or like 2 hours, and all of a sudden they flood, and then it's just this big brawl, and then that, like, I don't know, I wanted more thrill, But I guess if you're following the Dusk Till Dawn blueprint, you have to have them all come in and
Right,
horde
at some
rush you at
point.
once.
Right.
But
I mean, it was perfect. I like the way it
Yeah, I
ended. I
didn't
don't know.
mind
I love
it. I didn't like I
like.
didn't mind the pace of the movie. I
oh,
thought it
I
was very
love
well
the
done.
ending. The
Oh
way
yeah, a lot of people didn't see the ending.
the way that
Man,
man,
Pearline had to have that magic cooch for him to name that restaurant after her.
Man, she was like, I need to go wash. Nah, you
He
beautiful.
said,
I
"Nah,
want
I
to
got
taste.
you." She
Period.
had the
Those are
magic
my two
cooch.
favorite scenes. That with Pearline and then with Smoke and Old Girl because they really try to play her because she's a bigger sized,
Big
dark
girl.
skinned woman. They really tried to play her when the movie first came out, and it was so crazy because they was like, he should have had a better looking woman, and it's just like, but she
Hmm.
fine as fuck.
oh no, she was the
Yeah,
bomb.
what's her name?
I
She
Ube.
loved
like pretty as fuck in real
I
life,
loved her.
nigga.
I needed her to be on camera because I needed her killing. I needed her getting fucked. I needed her talking about roots and hoodoo. I needed her being a
Mm.
wife. I needed them titties. I needed everything. She was just
Especially them titties.
great.
God
She was great.
damn.
I needed her to get bit and get killed by her husband before she got turned. That was sexy. I needed her to come back and hold the kid from the afterlife. Her character and her gave me a lot. Like
Hmm.
Mm.
low key. She was
Me and
Mama
my friend were
Bear.
talking about it, and she was like, "I've never seen anything like it." I was like, "Stop lying! You saw Lovecraft Country," and she was like, "I've never seen Lovecraft Country." So my
Oh yeah, I've
question
never
for you
seen it
guys
either.
is, that was my
Yeah.
question: is have you seen Lovecraft
I
Country?
don't think so. I
No,
can't
and then
recall.
once I
No.
found out how it ended, I won't watch it.
Yeah, the ending is a little,
I won't watch it. Yeah, I'm
but it's a
good.
good
That's one
season.
I'll never
It's a good
watch.
show. She's in that show.
Okay.
So like when I saw her character, I was like, oh, that's the girl from Lovecraft Country. And it's not necessarily vampires, but it is like witchcraft and like
Oh yeah, I've seen a
demons.
preview.
Oh, it's
So
Southern.
like, yeah, very much southern. I think it takes place in maybe Georgia. So definitely like south. I think it's in like the 50s or something. Because it's right after desegregation. Or kind of sort of during desegregation. It's a good move. It's a good show. So like when me and my friend were talking about it, and she was like, "Oh, I've never seen anything like this where they, highlight African Americans and like they go on this like voodoo witchcraft fight." I'm like, "Well, you saw Lovecraft Country." And she was like, "No." And I was like, "Oh, well, this gave me Lovecraft Country vibes. If Lovecraft Country and Until Dusk Till Dawn had a baby, it would be Sinners."
True.
Um,
The best part
Probably
was
why I
when
love Sinners so much. It's at the top of my list this summer. I love it.
what is?
I Sinners. It's at the top of my list. I love it.
Wow. I don't think it's
Mhm.
at the top of my list.
Yeah, because a
It's
lot of
pretty.
movies here have been trash.
It's pretty good.
It's been trash this year for movies for me. Like,
Not me.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely not me. I can't say the same
Mhm.
thing because I
Yeah, I
just
mean, Final Destination was cool. I really fucked with that. Yeah, that is on the list. But other than that,
Because 28 years later looks like a
it looks pretty
contender.
decent.
you
It looks
guys
pretty
have to see
decent,
it so we can talk about it because I've already
but
seen it.
I know. Life been busy.
I had to save up my
Life has
little
been
coins
busy.
for I Know What You Did Last Summer. It's this Thursday.
I
I'm
am
seeing
still
it
gonna watch I Know What You Did
after my
Last Summer. It looks
performance.
really
Oh yeah,
good. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not seeing. I know what you did last summer.
It looks so good. It
It
like the
looks
cast,
really, really good.
they're marketing the shit out of it, and I really respect that.
Mm-hmm.
The two OGs are back, and
Yep.
Sweet, I
the,
did see
the
that.
cast is bigger than it's ever been, which means there's going to be more slashing and
I
more
actually like
slaughtering.
that they're referencing the first movie and not even the second movie.
But we don't know that, and you
I
have to
mean, yeah,
remember.
that's true. Technically, we don't know that, but
You have to
they go back
remember
to Jennifer Love Hewitt. They go back to the
the
OG.
movie is an hour and 50 minutes long. Plus, there's a scene after the credits, so they really you can tell they really put a lot of thought into requeling or re whatever the fucking.
I'm gonna take this as the official sequel. That's the way I got. That's the vibe I was getting based off of the trailer, but it could
The
be
official
different.
sequel is crazy
Yeah, like the vibe I was getting was like this was a sequel to the
because
original
what the
movie.
fuck? What was wrong with one?
Nothing's wrong with 1. It's 2 that's the problem.
2 is not a problem at all. 2 has Brandy in it. Come on now.
Man.
It also
I
had
never
Jack
heard
Black
of
in a
nobody
wig
not like it too. 2 was
with a
lit.
Jamaican accent.
2 was
lit.
lit.
2 was so much fun. It had
diabolical as hell. You
it
think
had
you
more
got
melanin in it. It had more killing in
2
it.
is not
In the
2
Bahamas.
for me. 2
Come
for
on
me
now,
does
right?
not give horror movie vibes. It gives comedy vibes. It gives me like scary movie vibes. Like it's almost
really
a parody
does.
of the original.
No, it doesn't.
It really does kind of low key because it's kind of funny because like I said, it has more melanation in it, so there's more of a laid. But I feel like you're allowed to do that with a sequel. You're allowed to be more laid back.
Of course, you're gonna have some comedy.
You gotta
but
add
that shit was
something.
fucking genius. It was genius.
I didn't really care for the movie. I'm not gonna lie. There's only really like a few scenes that I think I would be like, this is a good
And
scene.
Brandy's chase scene was one of the best scenes.
Indeed,
Brandy's and Sarah Michelle Gellar's chase scenes in both movies are one of the best horror
Yeah, that's why I
chase
said
scenes
there are a few
from a movie
scenes
in the
that I would
90s.
pick out of.
or
I know
ever.
what you did last summer too. There's like very few scenes that I would pick out, but I would never like highlight the movie as a whole. I would highlight those specific scenes.
There's always a
And that's to me, that's the difference.
there's always an issue.
No, because I think the first movie is a good movie. I don't really have a lot of issues with the first movie.
Learn that when it comes to me and Jazz with movies, we don't have the same taste, and that is.
It'd be
I have a very particular taste in movies.
She be trying to be problematic.
Like, I can watch a corny.
No, I do not try to be problematic. I don't like to. I don't like to. Let me look at the. Let me look at the. Let me look at what is it called? The Rotten Tomatoes.
So, what did you think of the series?
Oh, the series was great.
The series was trash.
I wouldn't say it's trash. I mean, it's pretty decent.
Oh, God, okay.
The series is pretty decent.
I mean, okay, yeah.
I thought it was decent.
Yeah, it was like a more intense. Well, I've never watched Pretty Little Liars, but
it got an
I'm
8% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes.
It got a 21 out of 100 on something called Metacritic, and it got a 4.8 out of 10 on IMDb.
Yeah, I don't give a damn about Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Tomatoes will put the best movies on that bitch with low ratings, and that'll be the best movies.
They really do.
I will agree to that. There are some movies on Rotten
yes.
Tomatoes where they have like a really low score, and I'm like, this was a good movie.
And I still need to see Megan 2.0.
I haven't seen it yet. I heard it was really funny though, so don't go in there thinking it's going to be a horror movie.
Oh no, I know they've
really
turned.
Yeah, the previews is funny.
They've changed the genre.
Her singing, what's that song that she sings in part 2?
Hit Me Baby One More Time.
No. In part 2, she's singing an R&B song.
A what song?
An R&B song.
I Swear.
Yes.
They used a couple of really lit songs for the marketing, which I thought was great. They used Hit Me Baby One More Time by Britney Spears. It went perfectly. They used that. And yeah, Megan just looks a lot older and a lot more kick-ass. And I could go for a action horror movie. Like, you don't get a lot of those.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting.
Risky choice to make. Like, Do
I'm ready for a psychological thriller to drop. I'm so tired of this regular horror.
Well, y'all didn't even consider Final Destination to be horror.
Come on, why are we back with this shit? Why are we back with this?
I don't understand how watching Sinners today brought up a really good point. How can my friends say that Sinners is horror and Final Destination is not?
Please enlighten me. This will be good.
Because those vampires were not scary and there were no jump scenes. It was just I
think not every horror movie has to be scary. And not every scary movie is a horror film.
When I watch Final Destination, I really do be scared though.
Then that's your personal.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
I be on edge. I be on edge. My butt cheeks be clenched.
Yeah, but that's not a collective though.
Terrifier just disgusts me. It doesn't. Well, sometimes it scares me. No, it doesn't really scare me.
You still haven't seen 3, so
Terrifier is like body torture, fucking
Yeah,
Saw type shit.
It's similar to Saw. I will say
definitely.
that. Scream. I feel like Scream is just funny at this point.
Scream
I
is a
think it can
thriller.
be.
Low key, Scream is not a horror movie to me either.
I was gonna say I think it
But it
can
is a
be,
horror
but
movie,
like the
though. That's the
direction
thing.
that
It's
it's
like an
moving,
actual slasher horror movie. Like,
yeah, I think the direction that it's moving, I can
Thriller. I
I
would
can
not.
honestly say that Six is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Scream
It's
6.
the and we'll talk about it when we get there. We'll talk about it when we get there. But once I rewatched all of them, and I won't say any more, but I was like,
Wait, what's the movie?
Scream
Scream
6.
6.
Oh, Scream 6.
You
We'll
said that.
talk about it when we
Are you
get
saying
there.
are you saying that's your favorite or is that the scariest?
I wouldn't necessarily say any of them are particularly scary.
But it's your
Um,
but you're moving it up
we'll
number
talk
one.
about it when we get there. There's two in particular that I go back and forth with, and we'll talk about it on the episode. So stay
Okay.
tuned for that episode that
Okay.
will be dropping in a
Another
couple
thing
weeks.
about Sinners is I didn't get enough like eating in
I didn't
Sinners.
get enough vampires, and it
I
honestly,
didn't
the
get enough
final scene.
vampires. And as much as I like, now it's gonna be at the top of my list. It is what it is. I'm probably gonna watch it another 5 times just because I'm in love. But I didn't get enough ripping blood, snatching
Mhm.
motherfuckers up, like
Yeah, honestly,
the
what threw it
blood
off
talk
for
like
me, I think my only complaint would be the fact that they kicked all the people out of the Juke, and they probably could have kept half, so there's half vampire, half human, and it would have been a little bit more of like a scene. But there's like 5 of them and like 30 freaking vampires.
right. And that's what makes it
Yeah.
so fucking crazy. Because what the fuck these fat motherfuckers gonna do against these 30 vampires out
Yeah,
there?
I was like, what is going on here? Asian
That's what
bitch
made it
died
amazing to me.
2 seconds
She
into
dies
opening the door.
immediately. She like kills the one
She basically
vampire.
kills herself. Yeah, she basically kills
She
herself and her
kills the
husband.
one vampire that she feels like she needs to kill, which is her husband, and then she proceeds to burn to death.
Yeah.
Completely
That's it.
useless. She burns from
Useless.
the Molotov that she
Yep.
makes with her own hands, like a dumb
Yep.
bitch.
Yep.
I was like,
Yep.
that was the most anticlimactic, goofiest part of the movie. I'm like, come on.
I was clapping on that scene because bitch be gone. Because girl,
Bitch, be gone.
Y'all really hated her.
And I was like, are they really trying to tell me that 5 people is holding off all these freaking zombies?
That was
Or not zombies, vampires?
I see your problem. See your problem now. You go in too literal. You go in way too literal. You gotta have a little frill to the brain when you go in to watch a movie, G. I'm just saying you gotta have a
They
little
didn't
frill.
kill half
okay,
the crew.
now hold on. I can even
killed-
agree that 5 against 30 vampires is a little
It's like 30
bit.
of them.
It's a little bit of
This is
a.
a
30.
literal thinking motherfucker.
It's
This
a
is a
little
movie.
It wasn't
uneven.
even 5 because we got to kill
It's-
Asian
it's
girls. It was
moved.
really only 4.
So it's like baby boy's girlfriend,
Hmm.
main Michael B and main Michael B's girlfriend and grandpa. It's
Yeah,
like,
Grandpa died, right?
Aww.
Um,
And that was stupid too. Like he basically
I
sacrificed
had to die.
because he's old.
No, his spirit was restless than a motherfucker. We not getting the deeper part of his whole being. His spirit was restless. He was ready to go.
Now, speaking of these old motherfuckers, the bigger one had me. Okay, now that was a scary part. That was like the only
Cornbread?
scary part.
Cornbread. He no. Just let me in.
And why your old ass
to
need to
one
be
another.
let in all of a sudden? The wife had me dying. It's because you dead, huh? Your ass done got bit by them white folks. Why you need to get invited in? Your fat ass never need to get invited in before. Had me weak.
You done got bit by them white folks.
that wouldn't be so polite now, would it now, Miss
Tell the
Annie?
truth. Okay. Well, at least give me my pay.
Talk about something.
Yo, that's the only part I jumped. But I had already low-key saw that scene because somebody had posted it.
It was so well edited and
It was
so
so, like-
scary.
Get away.
He made...
I
He
think
missed
because
his
I was
arm.
expecting that to happen.
He missed munching in his arm
Nah,
for
you
a
had to
head.
let your mind wander.
But they put it in a trailer, so it
They
wasn't a
did.
surprise to me. So
Oh
like
no,
that's what
I don't watch. I haven't been watching a lot of trailers unless I'm
I'm
highly.
gonna have to start doing that because they really do be giving a lot away. Like that scene was given away for me.
Yeah, a
And if
lot
I
of.
wouldn't have saw it, like maybe I would have been
I would have.
impacted.
I literally skipped certain trailers because they be giving away too motherfucking much, and
Mm-hmm.
I want to be. If it's something that I'm not interested in, I want to like. I wasn't originally interested in Sinners, even though it was vampires, because I was. First of all, people kept talking about it, and I was unclear of what kind of movie I was actually going to see until
Mm-hmm.
after it came out, and I'm seeing people post about it. I'm like, oh, this is the best vampire movie I've ever seen. Then like I start getting more information about it, and I'm like, okay, well then it's gonna be something that I'll probably like. So then yeah, and now we're here, and I
Love
liked
it.
it.
Love it. Now, I hope this is not the only vampire movie.
They claim they're not making a sequel. Like the
No, they're not
director,
making a sequel. I've already seen it. The
yeah, I was
interview.
gonna say the producer was like, "This is a standalone movie."
Because when he did the interview, he said that no, it's not gonna be a sequel, and I'm like, perfect, because it shouldn't be a sequel. The
Mm-hmm.
only way it will be like I will like maybe want something is like a prequel.
I
Like
was
the
thinking the same thing. I
backstory.
was like, I could vibe with a prequel.
Yeah,
But
like the backstory of Stacks and Smoke in Chicago because they was in two different gangs. So when they was in
Or
Chicago,
even Remick, or even the Native Americans. Like, there's a lot that they can do there.
I would like to see a sequel because you got to remember the last two standing, they're still alive, so they survived in modern time when Baby Boy is old now. I want to see them take over the modern world as Michael B. Jordan and that hoe.
Dang, why she's
it's
back to the hoe?
I forget her name.
Haley?
Why
well,
is
her
she
name
a
in the
hoe,
movie is
though?
Mary. Her real name
Why are
is
you
Haley.
calling her a hoe, though? I'm still confused.
She was loyal to her man for like 50
Right.
years.
She
So
just
She
like,
even went
come
with
on now.
another man for him. What the fuck?
I feel like she just got used.
You know, you're a typical man. That's all I'm gonna say.
I feel like she let herself get used,
A man just doesn't know how to like.
and she went to the man. She knew the
What was
man
she
would be
supposed to do?
vulnerable.
He stuck
We're
his
in
tongue up her
1932.
coos,
Remember the
and
year,
then she fell in
1932.
love. So what was she supposed to do?
No, actually, I believe the line was, "You fucked me so hard," and then just
You said
disappeared.
but you stuck your tongue in my coos and fucked me
My
so
cooter.
hard. I thought
Right.
you changed
Say it
your mind.
right.
Okay, now can I say the script was
It's so good. So good.
Yes.
I had funny black moments, just lingo, slang. It was good.
Mm-hmm. The
It
wood
was
is
real.
you.
It was
I'm
real.
a human.
And okay, so we talked about the ending
Mm-hmm.
with the showdown against the 5 versus the 30. But let's talk about the real ending where he basically assassinates an entire suburban neighborhood. That was so gratifying to watch because y'all wiggers thought y'all was gonna come to a club and do a Kill Bill scene. Bitch, AK-40 Negro was waiting in the bushes on your ass like cat, 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 cat. Threw a grenade in the window and then blew your bitch ass up like cat, 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 cat. And then the last pigs
blew their ass up, and his brother was in the barn the whole time. Like that's why they couldn't get in. Like that was crazy.
Oh
Yeah, did you not peep that?
I did not piece that.
Oh,
Yeah, his brother was in the barn the whole time. He didn't kill his brother.
Yeah,
remember,
I know he
because
didn't kill his
he
brother, but that piece of information didn't.
Oh, it didn't like connect. I figured he
So
was
that's
in the
why they
barn
couldn't get in.
because they show Mary running away in the woods, but they don't show him running away anywhere. They just show that he let him survive. So I assumed he was hiding in the barn.
Yeah, because that's why when the little white dude went to the door and it tried to open it, it was locked.
Yeah,
all the doors were locked.
And then they start getting capped.
Mm-hmm.
And the way that last pig got capped multiple times at the end, in his shoulder, his leg, his dick, his butt, his stomach, his face, and his hip. Chef's kiss.
What did you think about the the bayou references with old girl's character. I forget her name. I think it's Umi. Umi's character.
Yeah.
Bayou reference.
Where she's like, "You a haints, ain't you?"
Oh, I never heard that word before.
I've only heard it used.
What
like
is that? Like a
once.
homunculus?
It's like a ghost or like evil spirit or something.
Oh, yeah. I've never heard anyone call it that. I heard the word griot or griot before. I knew what that was.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew some stuff going in. I knew about root working. I know about hoodoo and that type deal, and amulets. And I seen her throw some bones for, or I don't know what exactly she was trying to do by throwing said bones. I don't know if she was trying to protect.
When you throw certain bones, it's reading. So you're reading.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I think,
So what was she trying to read in that moment? Because that was a pretty.
What's his spirit? What's the spirit that's on him? Why was he here? You ain't been here since 7 years. Why you here? You see, he ripped the bag off his chest. And so he like started tending to
it. And it works.
But that's why he tore it off in the end, because he was ready to.
Yeah, he was ready to its days. But it did work because his brother tried to bite him a little bit and was like repelled by like the bag.
What? I didn't catch that.
His brother tried to bite him and he was like,
yeah, and he was repelled by the bag.
You see, again, I loved her. And
we stand the queen.
I loved her because she was knowledgeable and she had ancestral training, and that shit is sexy. And she stood 10 toes on that shit, and everybody, well, not everybody, but like mainly her husband, like he believed her. Like he would doubt her, but like you could tell he was really like believing her. Even up to when he threw his amulet to the side, he still had faith about it.
Right.
It wasn't like, oh, this shit didn't protect me. He was just like, I feel like he was just sick of it in that moment because he didn't like stop using it.
Were you talking about the end?
Yeah.
Oh no, he was ready to die. That's why he took it off.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I
was ready to die. That's why when she was holding the baby, she was like, "You go ahead and put that cigarette down so you can hold this baby." And he like, oh. He was releasing himself. That scene was, I cried. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh, it is.
I did too. Well, I didn't cry, but I felt myself getting emotional. Like,
he's in between. So when he went back and saw the baby and went back and shot him, he was in between two worlds, and I'm just like, damn.
He had to go back and finish that ass.
I want to play a little game with you guys called "Would You Let Them In?" based off of the vampires that we saw.
All my answers are gonna be no.
What?
No one's getting in.
What? No one's getting in?
No, I can't say all that now, okay? Because let me tell
y'all this. I would have died a few times.
Okay? Let it be 2 Michael B. Jordan vampires, and they trying to bite on me.
I mean... I'ma leave the door open.
Last day that I saw the dawn, okay? Because I am a night crawler. All right, because they can come.
Would have been turned a few times where that man was like, I got the car running. I was like, yeah, bye y'all. See y'all later. I'm gone.
And you would have stopped aging right then and there. You would have been dead forever.
A few times. Michael B. Jordan, just come on out.
What you talking about me?
You talking? I'm telling you, I would have died a few couple times. Now, if Cornbread would have told me to come outside, I've been like, what?
I probably would have shot his ass through the window. I ain't gonna hold you.
Truly. Get your get out of here.
Why are you at my house?
Truly. It was a good movie though. I liked it. And y'all talk about my movie taste. No, I really enjoyed it. When a good movie is a good movie, it's a good movie.
Okie dokie. Well, that wraps up this episode.
And that definitely wraps up this episode. I definitely got to go to bed. I got to get to work.
Where can we find you at, Cook?
D.What-the-Bubble-Duke on Instagram.
James
Wildest on Instagram. My camera died, so bye y'all.
You can find me at Elise_Lavella on IG or Elise Lavella at Facebook and TikTok or YouTube. Peace.
GG's.
I gotta go to bed.
What's I looking for? Oh yeah, my small chair.
I am blue. Da do dee da do da. A do dee da do da. Da do dee da do da.
Oh, you can see me.
Yay.